Hey everyone, it's Doug again with Random Fam, bringing you another gameplay video. This time we're going to be taking on the Architect on Voeld in Mass Effect Andromeda. If you don't know where the Architect is located, I will show you on the map. If you have unlocked the settlement, which is right here, you can go to this forward station and then just drive through this valley to where the Architect is. I'll show you where the valley is from where I start the battle, which that's the valley, and this is where I start. The reason I start here is because if you haven't fought the Architect before, the thing that you need to do in order to ultimately win the match is to defeat all three of his legs, and one of his legs plops down right in front of where my reticle is, so that's why I start where I'm at. I'm giving you just kind of a rundown of the weapons that I'm using, my team, and the equipment and the skills and abilities. One thing, this right here, the Cobra RPG, I highly recommend that you have several of those on hand. From what I've read online, they've been nerfed, but fortunately I started the game after they nerfed it, so I don't really notice a difference. They are still very, very powerful, and when you're fighting the Architect, it only takes one shot from the RPG to defeat his head will come down to attack you, and it only takes one of those to defeat the head portion of his attacks. Fighting the Architect is very difficult for many reasons. One thing is it's very cold, so your life support, if you're outside of one of the buildings that has the heaters, your life support will start draining. So you have to avoid staying outside too long. The problem with that is you can't actually stay inside a building either, because the Architect has abilities and attacks that will hit you behind cover. So you really can't stay behind cover and stay inside a building either, so you really have to go back and forth quite a bit. He also spawns remnant on occasion, and you need to destroy those before he starts spawning more, otherwise you'll get overrun by remnant as well. But as you can see, I'll just show you, or I'll talk a little bit here during parts of the battle. That shot that you just saw with the machine gun from the Architect, that's the only thing you can actually hide behind cover for, because the rest of it will hit you behind cover. Once you do enough damage on his leg, it'll, right here you'll see he'll bring his head down, and that's when I switch to the RPG, and it only takes one hit from that for that portion of the battle to end, and then you go on with the battle. You do need to defeat all three of his legs, and once you defeat one leg, he will retreat and go to another portion of the camp and set back down. So you'll need to be prepared to go in and out of buildings and run around this entire camp in order to defeat him. So keep that in mind. You might also take with you some incendiary ammo. I don't know that it does a ton of damage, but I think in a cold environment it will help a little bit, at least if you're fighting the remnant. You can switch to the incendiary ammo. But keep in mind, you have to continuously attack his leg, and you have to jump in and out of areas. He throws grenades that explode that will catch you behind cover, and this little red beam, this right here that you're seeing, shoots electricity that kind of sets on the ground, so if you're standing nearby, or if you run right back through it, it's going to drain your shields and your health. So once he retreats, that's the time you need to get your ammo, refill your life, shields, whatever. This is the next section right here that he will come down at. And again, I'll let you watch the rest of the video. There's not much more to say. Hopefully you'll find some guidance with how I'm fighting the Architect and what I do. If you have any suggestions that might make it more efficient or more effective for viewers, please leave a comment and let us know. I know this is a super tough battle. It took me probably 20-25 times to actually beat him and get the hang of how his attacks are and where I need to be. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, like and subscribe, leave us some comments, let us know what needs to be done better, what could be done better when fighting this guy. There is another Architect on EOS that I just found out about last night. He is a little bit more difficult because there's not a small area that he retreats and plops back down. It's actually, you have to drive, or at least if you ran, you would get attacked too much, but I drove to another location. So I'll try and get a video of that one, but virtually it's the same concept. Attack the leg, bust his head open, and then fight the remnant. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave comments, let us know how we're doing. Take care of yourself, and God bless.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
We must follow it!
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
Attack its legs!
A severe temperature drop.
Creating reinforcements!
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Target the legs!
got your back! Well, that takes care of that.
We should tell Priya what happened here.